Let's do fundamental operations of algebra.
Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well. So today, are you ready to learn with me fundamental operations of algebra? And under that, we are going to see the division part. Now, children, the division in algebra, children, can be of two different types. One is monomial by a monomial, and another one is a polynomial by monomial. So one at a time we are going to see both of these. We begin with the first one, children, that is division of monomial by a monomial. And I hope you remember, children, what was monomial. Monomial was an algebraic expression that only contains one single term. Let's see the first example that I have taken, children. 10ab is to be divided by 5ab, right? So the first term is to be divided by the second term. We write it. The first term is written 10 into a into b. That means you have to expand them and write, children. 5ab will be written as 5 into a into b. Now over here, children, a will cancel a because on the numerator and the denominator we have a. A b will cancel b, children. Again, numerator, denominator has. And 5 and 10 can be reduced with each other. How many times? 5 2s are 10. So my answer becomes 2. Similarly, the next one, children, I have taken 12m to the power 3 is to be divided by 4m. Now once again, you are going to write, expand this and write 12m cube means actually, children, 12 into m into m into m. 3 times because it has the power 3 over here, so 3 times m. 4m will be written like this. Now once again, children, 1m can be reduced with 1m, and 12 and 4 can be reduced because 4 3s are 12. So we know our answer is 3m square. Why m square, children? Because how many times we have m? One time and one more time. Remember, in the last video I have already told you that how if the bases are same, the powers are added up together. Same thing is over here, children. Okay, children. Next one, see, using the quotient law of the exponents. Now over here, children, we are going to make use of the quotient law, right? 35 a to the power 3 b to the power 5 is to be divided by 5a square b square. First step is, children, I have shown you the same method that I had taught you right now, children. Expand them, right? Expand both the numbers and then write. And now whatever is getting reduced, please reduce it. One time a can be cancelled from the numerator and the denominator. Again, a can be reduced. Come to b, it can be reduced. Again, another b can be reduced. Now 5 and 35 can also be reduced, so reduce that also. It gets reduced 7 times. What are we left with? 7 is the number. How many a are there? Only 1. And how many b are there? 1 2 3, so b cube. So this is our answer. Now another method, that is using the quotient law, is here, children. Same question I have taken. We have written them. Now we don't need to expand them. What we need to do is, wherever the power is a bigger number, from that you will subtract the other number of the same base. What I mean is, children, this is a and this is also a. Right now what we did, we cancelled a in the numerator and the denominator. Now in place of expanding and reducing, we can subtract also. That is known as the quotient law. That means if the same bases are there in division, then we can subtract the smaller number of the power from the bigger number. So I take a to the power 3 is here and a to the power 2 is here, so minus 2. Similarly, b to the power 5, and over here is 2, so 2 is a smaller number, so it will get subtracted from 5. Now 5 and 35 can be cancelled, so it is 7. 3 minus 2 will be 1, so a and b. 5 minus 2 will be 3, so b3. Same answer, children, in both the cases. So this law is known as using the quotient law. That is how we can do it. Now there is one more example that I am going to do with you. See that also, children. Minus 45 m to the power 5 n to the power 3 divided by 9 m square n. Now what you will do is, you will write the numbers as we were doing it. Now again 9 and 45 can be reduced 5 times, right? And these power according to the quotient law we are doing it. So m to the power 5 minus 2, n to the power 3 minus 1. And what about this minus then, children? There is a minus sign here and there is a plus sign over here. Now according to the integer law, children, if in division there is a plus and a minus, opposite signs, then in the answer we take a minus. So with the answer I have taken minus. And when you subtract these, it becomes minus 5 m to the power 3 n to the power 2. So this is okay, children, we start with the next one of division, that is division of a polynomial by a monomial. That means how will you divide a polynomial by a monomial? See, I have taken an example over here. Let's see that example, right? 12x to the power 5 minus 9x to the power 3 is to be divided by 3x square. Now what will we do, children? We have to divide this. Now one thing to be kept in mind over here, children, as many terms are there in the polynomial, every term will get divided by a monomial. Remember, the same rule was there in multiplication also, that every term was being multiplied by the monomial which was there. Same is to be done over here, that every term has to be divided by the monomial which is given. So we are going to do that. You arrange that, and the way that we were doing a monomial by a monomial division, same is to be done now. So 3 and 12 can reduce each other. 3 4s are 12. So 4, and x to the power 5, 2 will go in minus. So that is here, this minus sign. Then again 3 and 9 can be cancelled 3 times. So 3 and x to the power 3 over here, and this minus 2. So after that we get the answer as 4x cube minus 3x. No need to write a 1 over here because that is understood. Now one more example I have taken, children. This is a slightly a longer one. 24x cube y cube plus 30x to the power 4 y to the power 5 minus 12x to the power 5 y to the power 4. Now this big polynomial is to be divided by a monomial which is minus 6x square y cube. Now every term over here has to be divided by this. Now because there were too many signs, and over here also we had a minus sign, so I'm going to enclose them inside the bracket so that we don't get confused, right? So this is that step. Now once again we are going to begin with the reduction. So 6 4s are 24 here, okay, 6 5s are 30 here, and 6 2s are 12 here. So we have reduced. Now accordingly, children, right now I told you if there is a plus and a minus, with the answer minus comes. So minus 4, again x to the power 3 is a bigger number, so 2 will go in subtraction. Y to the power 3, now this I have taken in subtraction, children. You can reduce it over here also, but I wanted to show you, so I have taken it like this. Another step is I can reduce them over here only, so it becomes absolutely 0. Otherwise this is also 0 only, right? Okay, now I can also cut it like this, so it gets finished here only. Okay, now this is over here, x to the power 4 minus 2 and y to the power 3, 5 minus 3. Now this minus sign is there, children. Again this minus will come with a 2, so minus 2, x to the power 5 is bigger, so 2 will go in subtraction, and same way over here. Now you're going to get the final answer. So minus 4x, now y becomes 0 over here, so I have not written. Then minus 5x square y square, this minus is still there, this will become minus 2x cube y. Now coming, removing the brackets and writing, so this is minus 4x, children, plus into minus, because there is a plus sign outside and a minus inside, so that means plus into minus is minus with the answer. A minus into minus is plus according to the integer rule, so this is our final answer. So with this we complete the explanation. So let's start with exercise 19D, children. Question number 1. Divide 15x by 3x. So 15x is written like this and 3x like this. Now x can be reduced by x and 3 can reduce 15 how many times? 5 times, right? So that is the answer. Another one, I have taken the fourth one, children. 20x square divided by 5x, right? So 20x square and 5x is written like this. Now x square means x is 2 times, over here it is 1 time. So now I have not done it, we'll take it in minus, so it will be x to the power 2 minus 1. So that is x will be left 1 over here, right? This will be reduced, so it will be 4x. I've taken the sixth one, children. 14 a cube b cube divided by 2a square. So you write it like this. Now again, what are we going to do? Number by number is going to get reduced. So this is going to be reduced 7 times, children. Now a to the power 3 and a square means this 2 will go in subtraction. So we'll write a cube minus 2. B is 3 over here, nothing to be reduced because no number of b is over here, variable. So this will be 7a to the power 1. So we write it as a only and b 3. So that is the answer. This is how you are going to do it. We come to question number 2. Again, question number 2 is simplify, means you have to get to the answer. 20xy divided by minus 5xy. So 20xy, you're going to write it like this, and minus 5xy. Now 5 can reduce 20 how many times? 4 times. This minus sign will come with the answer, right? And x will reduce x, y will reduce y. So we are left with the answer as minus 4. Next one is minus 24a square b square c square divided by 6ab. So children, what are you going to do? Once again, you're going to write them, you're going to arrange them, and then we are going to reduce. So this will get reduced number by number. 6 4s are 24. Now a to the power 2 and a1 over here. So you write a to the power 2 minus 1. Again b to the power 2 and b is 1 here. So b to the power 2 minus 1 and c squared. Right? A plus and a minus, I have told you with the answer, we have to put a minus sign, so that minus is there. Now reduce them, subtract them, and get the answer as minus 4. A to the power 1 is written as a, b to the power 1 is b, and c squared. So this is the answer. So this is, I have explained you question number 1 and 2. Let's see the further questions. Let's see question number 3, children. That is divide. Now this is a little different question, children, because this is given in the form of a fraction and then it has to be divided by one single term over here. Now how are you going to divide it? Minus 3m upon 4, the way it is written, we are going to write divided by 2m. Now children, this division, because on one side we have a fraction, on the other side we have one single term, it could be written like 2m upon 1. Now if I write it upon 1, children, it will not create any difference. Only thing is, on both the sides we are going to have the fractions. Our term, the monomials that we have, will be in the form of fraction. Now this division in the next step will change into multiplication because we are going to solve it now, and this will get reciprocal. So it becomes 1 upon 2m. Now what can we do? No numbers are getting reduced, only m and m can get reduced. So our answer becomes minus 3 into 1 is minus 3 and 4 2s is 8. So this becomes the answer. Now the next one is the sixth one, children. Sorry, the fourth one I have taken first. 36 a to the power 4 x to the power 5 y to the power 6 divided by 4 x to the power 2 a to the power 3 y to the power 2. First arrange them. Now we start. 4 and 36 can get reduced. 4 9s are 36. So that now we have the same variables in the numerator and the denominator to take the smaller number towards the bigger number. So that is how we have arranged, and now reduce it. That means after reduction, after the subtraction part. So this becomes the final answer. Now we come to the sixth one, children. So the sixth subpart is, children, 28a square b cube upon c square. This is to be divided by 4abc. Same way, children, first by means I have written the question. Then in order to make fractions on both the sides, I am going to do it upon 1. Then division will change into multiplication sign, and the term that is after that is going to get reciprocal. So this is how it is reciprocal. Now if something can be reduced, we are going to reduce it. So let's see the numbers. 4 and 28 can be reduced how many times? 7 times. And then we will see the variable part. So a to the power 2 minus 1 from here, b to the power 3 minus 1 from here, and there is no c in the numerator, only c is there in the denominator, and that too is being multiplied. So in the last video I had told you, children, if the same bases are put into multiplication, we add the powers. So that is what I have done. and then you get the answer as 7a b square after the subtraction and c after the addition as c cube. So that is how you do this one, right? Now, in case you have not seen my video of multiplication of algebra, please do see so that you know the concepts very well. Coming to the 8th subpart, minus 5.5x square upon y divided by 11x upon y. Now on both the sides we have the term in the form of a fraction. So it becomes a little easy. This is writing the question. This is division changing into multiplication and the reciprocal of the fraction. So that is here. Now over here, children, this was a decimal and this was a whole number. So what I did was, in order to remove my decimal, I can write a 1. And as we remove the decimal, I add a 0. Right? So this becomes 10. And the number over here becomes 55. So 11 ones are and 11 fives are 55. Okay? Now this minus sign, a minus and a plus means a minus over here. Right? Now let's see the 6th subpart, children. This is 28a cube b3 upon c square divided by 4abc. So first copy down the question. Now again, because over here it was only 4abc, so I'll write it upon 1 so that on both the sides we have a fraction, the term sign in the form of a fraction. Now 4 and 28 can be reduced 7 times, so I've reduced that, right? And now 7a to the power 2, and over from here 1 minus 1, b to the power 3, from here minus 1, and then c square and c over here. That means there is no c in the numerator, only the c is in the denominator. So over here we are going to make use of the same law that I had told you in my multiplication. That was the product law, children. According to that, if the bases are same and they are being multiplied, then the powers can be added up. So that is what we have done. So this becomes the answer. Now let's see the 8th subpart of it, children. Right? Okay. So it is minus 5.5x square upon y divided by 11x upon y. Now this time, children, on both the sides a monomial are in the form of a fraction. So it becomes a little easy. Now after doing this, children, after writing the question, what will I do is I have to remove this decimal. Now when I remove this decimal, I'll write it over 10, right? And the decimal gets removed. Now 11 and 55 can be cancelled. 11 ones are and 11 fives are. Okay. So we have 5 upon 10 over here. And x square, that means again x to the power 2, from here minus 1. And y can be cancelled. Right? Now we have a minus here and a plus here, means it is going to be written as minus 5 x to the power 2 minus 1 upon 10. Now after you reduce it, it is written as minus 5 upon 10x. Right? Now once I have solved everything, I can reduce this 5 and 10 also, children. 5 ones and 5 twos are. So our answer is minus 1x upon 2, or you can also write your answer as minus x upon 2, because if it is written minus x, it is understood that it is one time only. So minus x upon 2 can also be written as the answer. Okay, question number 5, children, that is the last question of the exercise. Question number 4 is a similar kind of a question, so you can do it yourself. Question 5 is 6m square minus 16 m to the power 3 plus 10 m to the power 4 is to be divided by 2m. Now again the rule remains the same. Every term is to be divided by minus 2m. So we are going to do the same. I have arranged the terms, children. Then the sign that is there has been kept outside the bracket. Okay. Then after that, children, if it is getting reduced number by number, you are going to reduce it, right? See, 2 ones and this can be reduced 3 times. Again, this can be reduced 8 times. This can be reduced 5 times, right? So we have it over here. Now this is also m, this is also m. At both the places we have the same term. So minus 3m to the power 2 minus 1, right? Then this minus sign and this minus will go up. So minus 8m 3 to the minus m 8m 3 minus 1, and then a plus sign, and then minus 5m 4 minus 1. Then we'll come to the final answer. We are going to write that. Now one thing to be kept in mind, a minus and a minus will being multiplied minus into minus becomes a plus, and similarly a plus into minus becomes minus. So that is our answer. Similarly, I have taken the fourth sub part of it, children. We are going to see this question. I have directly written this time the question. It is to be divided by minus 6 ax cube a cube. So I have arranged that. Now whatever numbers can be divided, we are going to divide that. This is 6 times, this is 4 times, and this is 2 times, right? Now the minus is over there, so it is going to go with the answers everywhere. Then a to the power 3 and a to the power 3, again it will get cancelled, or you can write this and write it, right? Then x to the power 5 minus 3, over here a to the power 4 minus 3, x to the power 4 minus 3, right? So similarly you're going to arrange this and you're going to write. Now once we get to the final answer after doing the subtraction, children, and we are going to open the bracket, so once again minus into minus will become plus, so it is plus 4ax, and then plus into minus will become minus, so this is 3a square. So with this we complete the exercise, and I've explained you everything related to the exercise. So children, if you have understood it very well, please see.